Hi dear viewers, this is Arash Kamali with another session of the website programming course on the Python programming language and the Django framework. In the previous session, we made our form and we added certain values to it. In the forms, for each one of the fields, we added values, and these data were sent to our views and we were able to receive them. Alright, in this session we are going to deal with an important section, and that is checking the validations. That is, check if the values that we want are being sent to us or not. The user can send an empty form to us without receiving any error. So before that, I need to check if the news title, summary, body and date, category and other fields have been filled in before he pushes the submit button. Okay, and if the user has added those options, otherwise he is going to get an error. Alright, let's do it. The three string fields, we need to say if news title, yep, that's it, equals empty text, that's right, or new, that's it, get view short equal, which is empty text, or news txt equals empty text. Alright, now I print. Alright, let's see, print all fields equal. For instance, now I want to test and get a print. Now if I refresh and don't fill in the values, it needs to print. Yeah, all the fields are required. That's for the three tags, so that it gives an error if they had not been filled in. And now for categories, things would be a little bit different, and that's why we have tried to explain them differently. Okay, I make a page on the back and called error.html. Alright, this is the error.html page that we made, and now I want it to write me error, and the short part up there would be enough to use. Here I copy the news, I added over here. We don't need this part. We remove this here, and let's see, I remove this part down here, and I write, for instance, what error, okay, all fields, well, required. That would be what will be shown. Okay, we made a page called error.html, and then here, rather than print, I render this page, I erase these, and write if they had not been added, then show the error, all fields are required on error.html page. Now here I submit, and error, all fields required is shown. It showed me the error, but my error here is a static. That is, the text that I just wrote inside the error page has been shown to me. We can make this dynamic. What does it mean? It means here we set a field for it, a certain field, we call it error. Is that right? Now here I write, if it had not been entered, my error variable equals all fields required, and then send it as a dictionary to the error page. That's right. Well, now I have an error page where I can send all the errors to. Now I go to the add page and I see the error again, but this time which format does it have? It is dynamic, no longer static format. And now if you want to make your error more detailed, you can write 3 ifs, add one for checking the news title. If they had not written it, it would say please enter the title, for instance, and then text body. You can set a separate error for each section, or you can just set a general error just like what I did, so that you see all the fields needing of filling in. All right, that's for our text. Now let's go to the options. Here I print the options section. I write print newscat. That's right. Well, all right, I refresh the page. I choose cat1, for instance, submit, and cat1 is being printed in the output for me. And now I got an error for other fields. Now I won't choose any fields and submit. As you see, it returned the field empty. Here I can say if the field was empty, just like these. I say if they were empty, for instance, give an error. Or I can set an initial field here called true, for instance, so that would be the default value. It returns the 0 value. All right, and I check if the value was 0. That means it has not chosen anything else, which is not a useful method for us now. And here I think the best method would be to we just need to add it and write our newscat. Yep, equals with now the field that is empty. This is the add page, and now if I hit submit, I would run into an error. Okay, and now if I want to see an OK print, if the values had been filled in to make sure that my function works properly, and later on I will be able to use it, write the add section over here. Okay, here in add news I don't enter the category. As you see, I got an error, or the error again. Now I enter category, I won't be getting any errors, and in return OK has been printed for me. All right, I check other parts to see if they have been filled in, and now, well, I can deal with adding this data in the database.